So trade number 2 of The Sandman is The Doll's House. I enjoyed it. I thought there were parts of it that didn't really vibe with me too well. I enjoyed the stuff with... I'm trying to remember the characters' names. I'm also trying to hold in a burp. I remember... Oh man, Mr. Ultimate, the most professional YouTube channel. I remember the characters. I enjoyed Rose. She was kind of like the protagonist of the arc, you could say. It was an enjoyable, interesting story. My biggest problem, and I forgot to mention spoilers. My biggest problem with the story, I think, goes a little long. It's like 7 issues, and I think could probably be a little not as long. I enjoy the stuff with the Corinthian. I enjoy like the weird serial killer convention. I honestly really liked a lot of moments in this comic, or in this arc. One of my favorite moments was when Dream helped Rose from that weird, creepy dude who's gonna, and he just shows up and he's like, I love how Dream is written. He's such a well-written character because he's so stoic, but he's like so charming too in his own way. He's like, yo, you're going to sleep, and then he just sprinkles dust on him and he falls asleep and he saves Rose. My biggest problem with the story arc was the ending. I really didn't like the ending. I thought it was so tragic how Rose had to die because it's just like the way the universe works. And it also kind of would have made, Dream like, I wouldn't say he was a tragic character. I guess you could argue maybe a bit more of a tragic character, but maybe a bit more of like an antagonistic character because he had to kill pretty much like the protagonist of the arc. But then out of nowhere, Rose's grandma comes in and it's like, oh, kill me instead. I'm already dead. I felt like, while a part of me liked how the ending was like hopeful and happy, I felt like Rose should have died. Like that, I wasn't a fan of that. Rose should have died at the end, if you ask me. I understand why she didn't, because Gaiman wanted like more of a nicer spin on the ending. Like he didn't want that tragic of an ending, and I know he wanted a twist. I could tell, but I feel like Rose should have died. But still, it was a really enjoyable arc. Of the 4 so far, of the 3 that I finished, because I'm on Season of Mist as I record this. Of the 3, it's probably my least favorite, but it's still really good, still really enjoyable. A lot of great moments.